In a radical departure from traditional peace negotiations, the Trump administration has proposed an unprecedented arrangement in its 28-point Ukraine peace plan. Ukraine would lease the contested Donbas region to Russia rather than permanently cede it. Under this scheme, Kyiv would retain legal ownership of the territory, primarily the provinces of Donetsk and Luhansk, while granting Russia de facto control in exchange for an undisclosed rental payment. According to the Telegraph and other sources, this arrangement is specifically designed to circumvent Ukraine's constitutional requirement that any permanent territorial cession must be approved by a nationwide referendum. By framing the arrangement as a lease rather than cession, Trump's negotiators believe they can avoid the political and constitutional crisis that would inevitably result from a public vote on surrendering Ukrainian land. However, the plan contains additional provisions that effectively neutralize Ukrainian sovereignty. Russian becomes the official state language. The Russian Orthodox Church gains official status. Ukraine's military is halved to 400,000 personnel. All long-range missiles are surrendered. Foreign troops are banned. US military aid ceases, and foreign diplomatic aircraft cannot land. Ukraine's constitution explicitly forbids the permanent cession of territory without a nationwide referendum, a requirement that has become a political firewall against capitulation to Russia. The Trump plan exploits a legal loophole. Ukrainian Constitutional Court decisions from 2018 ruled that narrowing of Ukraine's sovereignty over certain territories through lease terms does not violate the Constitution's principle of territorial integrity. This precedent, originally established to allow NATO and other foreign militaries to use Ukrainian bases, now provides legal cover for a Russian territorial lease. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has explicitly rejected the Trump administration's lease proposal. Multiple Ukrainian officials and government sources told Reuters and the Telegraph that Kyiv considers the plan unacceptable in its current form. Critically, Zelensky was scheduled to meet with US Army Secretary Dan Driscoll and Trump envoy Steve Witkoff on November 20th in Kyiv, but the meeting was abruptly postponed. The lease proposal comes at a moment of maximum Russian advantage. Russia currently controls approximately 20% of Ukrainian territory, with recent defensive operations in the Donbas and around cities like Pokrovsk advancing steadily. If enacted, the lease plan would represent a historic precedent for great power conduct. The first major territorial arrangement in Europe since World War II permitting military occupation under a rental scheme. Such an arrangement would likely destabilize European security architectures.